Hi, Kyle. Say, oh, shit. I'm not even going to do a retake. Okay. I'm redesigning my YouTube channel a little. I'm still going to do gaming videos, and I hope to have some more out soon. I got a slew of games for PC and PS3 and Vita that I hope to share soon. So that'll be fun. But YouTube, meet my brother. This is Kyle.
Hi,
Say
not
hi.
by blood, by other godly and other lawful men. He scared you too.
But you wouldn't know it if you met us. So, anyhow, long story short, we met in high school and blah, 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 blah. So, we're going to start doing comedy and stuff now. So, Kyle, why don't you share with us our news report of the week?
Well, Fox News reports that a man is suing. My deli subs are an honest 10 inches, even when it's cold outside.
He's a market manager for Walmart.
That's not accurate at all.
No?
No.
Isn't that what it used to be, at least?
No, that's like 5 steps above me.
Oh,
I'm a little below that pay grade. Not there yet, but, hopefully soon.
He's a department manager, right? Right?
Well, yeah, let's go with that title. It's closer. Anyhow. The Atlanta Fox,
I worked in floor coverings at Menards.
He likes tearing up carpet.
And I got a joke about that. I love my job, by the way. Menards is a great place.
He's a heathen. He uses a carpet cover to tear up carpet.
At Menards, we make floor coverings and window treatments so you can make sure the carpets always match the drapes. Take it away.
I don't know if they'll ever match the drapes. Like, you put under a microscope, man, it's always going to be a shade. And you're like, man, what the heck happened down there? I don't want to deal with that jungle shit. Anyhow. So, the Fox subsidiary in Atlanta reports that a man is suing the Atlanta VA after he went to the hospital and they prescribed him PTSD medication that gave him an erection for a week. The story also notes that the man had trauma, further trauma from this whole PTSD thing, but this time phallical trauma, I guess. Because he had reported in the court documents filed that not many people had seen it before, and the doctor said he should line up the ladies. My question is, personally, if not many people had seen it before, then why would the doctors suggest they lines up the ladies? There's clearly a correspondence between the two.
Yeah, just have them all jump on at the same time.
Well, that would definitely help the situation. What I'm trying to say is there's a reason no one had seen his phallus before. It was like a hermit in the Hermit Kingdom, somewhere from North Korea, and no one wanted to see it because it was a short little Asian shit. I mean, it was a choke. Clearly. That's what the court documents say.
So the question is, this guy has an erection lasting an entire week. Good or bad? I mean, how many times can you jerk off with that?
Well, clearly he couldn't. You go once and you're done, with a 5 to 8 minute waiting period, depending on how old you are. Mm-hmm. So clearly he just...
I have a hunch
probably
this guy
got
watched
drug
a lot
on
of
his
porn.
hands.
His hands
and
everywhere
it
else.
Didn't help anyhow.
Now here's the other question. Did he go in right away? Or did he be like, dude, I'm going to roll with this for a little while. And then decide, hey, this shit's kind of not normal. I'm going to go to the hospital.
I think he rolled with it for a while because, the whole factor that he waited a week, the Viagra commercials say 4 hours and you should book it to the hospital. Why did this poor man wait a week?
If I got an erection for 4 hours, I'm telling you, that bitch is hot.
Or someone accidentally gave you Viagra. Besides the point, I mean, there's a reason behind this. There was many poor decisions from point A to point B. I went to the VA that has a history of neglecting people and week-long waiting periods to get my PTSD taken care of so I don't shoot someone.
And
but then when they finally gave me medication,
sleeping medications that gave you an erection.
I got a week-long erection. I got way more than I bargained.
When your dick is out like this, I'm sorry, you can't sleep.
That's true. I mean, it's like for me personally,
like
I'm afraid someone will walk in my room.
I'm sorry, that shouldn't
like
even
walk
be
in the room and check on me and be like, "Oh, he's asleep. Oh, he's probably having a really good dream there."
Side symptom, side effect. It shouldn't even be a side effect.
Well, you know, sleep.
That's like I remember there was this one that was like, it'll make you stop having a leaky dick, and but it can give you diarrhea or some shit like that. It was like, what's the fucking point? You're dripping out one end, pick one.
I mean, it's clearly a catch-22. You gotta pick one or the other. Which one would you rather leak out of?
I think the front's easier to clean up, frankly.
And a lot easier to hide.
True. I mean, if you blow one out the back end, I'm sorry, you're gonna have some brown stains in there.
Well, not only that, you know, there's been videos recently circulating, you know, they've been around forever, of people buying in bulk sugar-free gummy bears and then feeding them to someone. And if you guys know anything about sugar-free gummy bears, the Haribo brand, they're not available in stores for a reason. It's because they are a very powerful laxative. So when someone gets 15 of these, it's said to be worse than eating a whole box of laxatives. There's been videos of one woman was at a Bulls game on the west side of Chicago.
Oh shit! Literally, oh shit!
Was sitting in the not the pews, the stadium seating, and you know she had to go to the bathroom. Figured she'd wait till halftime. Stands up, it all came out. In the middle of the stairs going up and down the stadium.
Was this like just it leaked, or did it like spray out of her pants at somebody?
It was like a mudslide. You know, it was.
That's a shitty mudslide.
You know, and which reminds me of this free pink water phallical toy.
It looks like a dildo for a giant.
Andre the Giant. Somebody with a big poopa. That's a Drake kind of guy that, you know, Drake likes his woman BBW. Like the ass on Houston, Texas, and the face looks like Claire Huxtable. You know.
Ooh.
So big that everyone around him has to be uncomfortable. And her, rather. That's how Drake likes his women. So this is for Drake and his girl. Honestly, this isn't that big, though.
Kitty's so large they can't fit in the state of Texas. That's just nasty. I'm sorry. You gotta have them. I like them big too, but I like them in proportion to the body.
There's someone you should look up, Tyler. Her name is Mia Khalifa.
Do I want to?
Yes, she's Lebanese.
Is she in any way related to Wiz Khalifa?
No, that poor nigga, no. Poor nigga's dating Amber Rose. She plays way too much.
I'd be more worried about her than him.
I'd be worried about Khalifing my kids if I were her. Because I don't want my kids to be Khalifing.
It sounds a lot like queefing.
No, I mean, I don't want my kids to be some stoner who's just like, you know, what up? What up, bro?
What up, homie? Ooh.
So, you know
the worst is when you walk up to the thing at McDonald's and they're like, "Can I take your order?"
I beg to differ. The worst is when you walk into a taqueria that's frying up
or
fresh
when
fish
you order
tacos.
special sauce.
That's a story for another time. When you walk into a taqueria and you're frying up fish tacos, or you walk into a Popeyes rather, and they're making shrimp po' boys, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, oh man, this should stink. Maybe I don't want to be here. It reminds me of something. It happened a long time ago that I don't want to forget. So, and then later, you're like, well.
No. I'm sorry, I gotta stop you right there. The worst is when you were about to go down on her. And you realize and then there's this shit ain't clean.
And not only does it smell, does it have this brown goop dripping?
Oh, that's
true story. I made a mistake.
Oh, that's even worse. But I've been there when I was like, fuck this shit. Backing out.
Back it up.
Good, you got to go home.
I feel like, you know what, ma'am, I appreciate your time, but I
We're done
can't do
here.
this. Thank you for coming out here. I appreciate the love, but just, I'm going home. Yeah, that's how you handle that situation.
She was my girlfriend.
That's worse.
Yeah, no, and I was just
Was she your ex 10 minutes later?
No, and it wasn't like it was dirty, like had been used or anything. It was
well, you know what they
she
say.
needed to take a shower.
You know what they say. They say you should probably eat the pussy.
Granted, she had just spent the night at a friend's house, so I knew she hadn't showered. But I mean, it was like, really, I don't know if you showered the night before.
Well, the saying goes, you should probably eat the pussy of someone has sex for a living, because it's probably the most cleanest because she knows it's going to get used later. So,
That's a joke. The first time I heard him say that, I thought he was serious. I thought you were serious. I was like, what the fuck? Bro, I don't want to know what's going down there. So, would you make epic mac and cheese? How many cheeses did you put in this time? You had like 6 in that one time.
I put powder.
That's it. A lot of people use powder.
Maybe a couple times of powder. So like,
Woo! I use powder only when I'm hiking. You gotta use powder then. On your feet.
I thought you were gonna man.
No, you actually
I need to dry that back up because I just cannot stop these runs.
No, that's if you get poisoning. I go backpacking with my dad, and if you don't powder up your feet or have them really well aired out, holy crud, man.